Alrighty, so for our Monday night item on our last week of the semester, I generally have something related to the job market. And this video that I'm going to have you watch and take notes on and reflect on is something I found just recently that I have just been honing in on because it's what I see as well when anyone goes to the job market, which right now can feel like a really challenging thing, but also it is a thing that it is easy to get answers rather than to spend time to actually get the skill. And I'm going to tell you, skill building is really what you want to do in relationships to a job like this, in addition to advancing your academic and terminal path. So here's what you're going to do. So for this one, we're going to focus on how to build and how to get hired because, of course, this is ultimately what we want to do is build things and get hired for that. Okay. And developer Pete in this video that you're going to watch, and it's a fairly short video, 8 minutes, 31 seconds. It drops some really good advice. So what you're going to do is create that folder in your private repo called advice, and then create a subfolder. Sorry, and in lectures, create an advice, create readme. This is the pattern we've been following, and down are your commits. So do that commit for this first one. Then watch the video, okay? And then what you're going to do here is pay particular attention to the way I want you to organize this, right? So 4 habits to break, because this is something that can be very like easy to fall into is watching the watching trap. This is why I try to have students actually watch things, code along and then build. Okay, so summarize the 4 core habits Pete talks about, and for each, explain in your own words why it's a barrier to getting hired. Okay, so we have these 4 topics, and then you'll have a commit after that. Okay, so summarize in your own words. And then what you'll do is career relevance synthesis, right? So we're following the synthesis rules. We're not just, again, not just consuming content, we're actually doing something with it. The self audit. Which of these 4 habits has been your biggest struggle this semester or in general? And how will you address it moving forward? Okay. I love this because it's okay to recognize, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Or no, here's what I have been doing and here's what I would change, or here's what I would continue doing because it's worked. And then now that this course is ending, what are the specific next steps for your structured path? Right? Taking 85, doing a project that you want to move on, taking maybe 93 JavaScript. I would love that to see you in JavaScript. If you're on this path of the web developer degree, I definitely would say, if you didn't take 82, definitely taking 82 would be something I'd suggest, and then 93. But come talk to me as well. Okay, so there's your commit for that one. And so what you'll do here, and this is the grading, 40 points for the habit analysis, your personal roadmap, and then your Git history for those 3 commits in that README file. So really take some time to, consider the advice and then reflect on it as far as what your habits. And if you need to change, and if not, share what you've done well, share what you intend to change. This will be interesting, I think, for both of us to review. All right, on to the next one.